Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rich HD and welcome back for another Star Citizen video. And in today's Star Citizen video we are going to be looking at the F7CM Hornet, also known as the Super Hornet. So before we have a look at the ins and outs and the details and bits and bobs of this ship, I'm just going to go over the statistics really quick. So it's classified as a fighter and its role is space superiority. Its manufacturer is Anvil Aerospace. Its measurements, including length, which is 24 meters long. Its beam is 21.8 meters. Its height is 5.3. It weighs 23.2 tons and has a max crew of 2. And it doesn't carry any cargo. For the maneuvering side of the ship, the propulsion, it has one size 4 primary thruster, 8 size 2 maneuvering thrusters, one size 2 power plant, which can also be changed to a size 4 if you wish, and one size 2 shield, which also can be changed to a size 4. Now for the weaponry, it has 2 size 2 unmanned weapons on either side of the wings. It has 2 size 2 unmanned or manned weapons in the top of the ship, which is the ball turret. It also has 2 size 1 unmanned guns on the nose of the ship. It also comes with 8 size 1 missiles, 40 flares, 24 chaff and a jump drive. So with the statistics out of the way, we can have a pretty good look at the ship now, and let's start at the front like we usually do. So the one thing I'm really confused about is I have no idea what this is. Is it some kind of intake, or I don't really know. I'm sure a lot of you guys do know. You'll have to forgive me if I sound a little bit groggy. I don't particularly feel well today, so I do apologize. But maybe like these should close during, when you're in space itself. Maybe they should open when you're in a planet where there's atmosphere, where you do need that air to cool the thrusters down. Because in space, I should imagine it's pretty cold, so I don't see why you need air intakes. And obviously in space there's no air, right? So that's one thing. I could be wrong. You guys will probably correct me. But it's always good to know everything. Know what's right and what's wrong. You can see the it's like a turret. I think it's called a Canade, the M460F turret, and this can have 2 size 1s, and these size 1s I have right now are Bulldog repeaters. You can swap this out for a size 3 gimbal mount, so you can have a size 2 weapon which is gimbaled, or you can just have a size 3 which is not gimbaled, which is just fixed. And then this ship is pretty much symmetrical, except the only way to get into the ship is on the left hand side of this ship. As you can see, we can't interact with it, but on this side we can. Can we get it? Yeah, there we go. And it's really cool, this one, because it is longer, it weighs more, but the reason why this is the way it is because it can carry 2 people, which I think is really cool. When a person's in the, we'll say the co-pilot seat, when he's in the co-pilot seat, he can actually take control of that top turret there. You see that? He doesn't actually go into the turret itself. Basically, he gets like a screen in his cockpit, and there's a camera linked to the turret itself, so you can see through the camera, and the guns and the turret will actually point to where the camera is looking, which is really cool. But if there's only one of you in, like if there's only a pilot in, he can also take control of it as well, so he can utilize everything on this ship. The co-pilot can also interact with the power systems as well on the ship, So if the pilot's got his hands a bit busy and he's trying his best to take down some other fighters perhaps, he doesn't have the time to adjust his shields, then the co-pilot can definitely help him out with that, which is really, really unique. Or if you want to travel with a buddy or pick him up, take him somewhere, that's definitely a bonus in my opinion. The problem that I have with this turret here is it's not very polished, it's not textured properly. I do know that CIG are going to do, or they are in the process of remodeling the Hornets, all the Hornets. Better quality, less polygon counts, so you know, expect to see better performances and obviously it looking better as well. So hopefully they'll clean this up as well. So basically I've pretty much got the stock base Super Hornet right now, except when you buy the ship, it comes with M4A laser cannons, but I swapped them out for some Badger repeaters. So all in all, I've got 4 Badger repeaters and 2 Bulldog repeaters, and the Bulldogs and the Badgers have pretty much got the same velocity. They're all gimbaled as well, so when you're charging towards an enemy, you can utilize the gimbals and you can aim really, really well, and your accuracy is absolutely fantastic. You can see the missiles in this part here. So we've got 4 Marksman 1s, which are not bad. Not bad at all. So see if we can get underneath here. So you can see this ball turret. This ball turret can actually be changed out to a storage compartment, I believe, to hold some cargo. But I'm not sure about that. But if it does carry a little bit of cargo, it will only carry a little bit of cargo. It can also be swapped out for, it's like a mount where you can mount, I think it's a size 4 or a size 5 weapon. I'm not entirely sure. So you could have 2 guns on the side, 2 guns there, and you could have like a size 4 or a size 5 on top, but it won't be gimbaled. But having that extra bit of firepower will probably come in handy when you're up against bigger ships. You can see the landing gear here, which is very basic, but keeping things basic is also nice as well. See lights here as well. These look like legs, should we say. They're basically thrusters, maneuvering thrusters underneath. That's pretty cool. Some more intakes there. This is obviously for the main thruster on the rear of the ship. Yeah, jet intakes, there we go. Doesn't lead to anything. You can see there's like a black object in a way, but again, they're doing a remodel of this, so maybe you'll be able to see a little bit more inside the thrusters, a bit more detail. What does that say there? Secure prior to flight. So these wings actually do fold out as well when you're in flight. See these reasonably large landing gears as well. Tucks into one of the wings, I believe. Yep, tucks into one of the wings. There's like 4 wings. There's like 2 main wings and 2 smaller ones. You can see the coolers in there as well. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention it comes with 2 size 1 coolers as well. I forgot to mention that, so I do apologise, guys. For the weaponry on the wings, you can actually do the exact same with the nose. You can swap out the size 3 gimbal for an actual size 3 gun, or you can have a gimbal and have a size 2 weapon, which I've gone and done because it adds a little bit, well, not a little bit, but it adds a lot more flexibility to the combat role of the ship. See more exhausts there. I believe these, there's a bit of clip in there, I've just noticed that. I believe these are where the chaff and flares are held. Could be wrong. See a bit more clipping issues there. With the huge pipe going into the main thruster here. Now I like the look of the main thruster. It looks very Star Warsy, if that makes sense. You remember when on the Phantom Menace, is it? Where Anakin is in the pod racer. Yeah, it does look like that. Looks like we got some kind of a spoiler as well. Probably for aerodynamics when you're in atmospheric pressure. Got more lights on there so the enemy can see you better when they're hitting you. No, I'm joking. But yeah, pretty much symmetrical on both sides. So let's have a look in the cockpit, or both the cockpits. And why is my ship turning on the spot? You see that? It was like this, and now it's like this. This floor might be made of ice. Right, so it's a bit awkward to get into a certain seat that you want. You got to kind of look at where you want to go. So if I look towards here and press use, I'll jump into the pilot seat. If I look over here and press use here, I'll jump into the co-pilot seat. So let's have a look at the animations. So again, really fluent animations. It's like a high-tech fighter, isn't it? With the traditional joystick there. It's got all kinds of bits and bobs. These panels here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one on the joystick, they can all be interacted with. So you can change each screen to show different HUDs and displays. So field of view is really good in the Super Hornet. Really good. Probably give it a 9 out of 10. I mean, yeah, these bars are in the way, but I mean, you can look past them. Got some more switches. What does that say on there? Can't see that. It's probably a button. But yeah, really nice. Let's have a look on the outside of this. So you can see the camera on the ball turret there, right on the top. That rectangular looking device with the cable coming out of the back of it. Got some quite cool looking decals. I know in the future you'll be able to customize the appearance of your ships as well. Really cool looking. Again, here's what your pilot would look like inside the ship. Pretty comfy in my opinion. Oh yeah, you got the throttle control there on his left hand side, and you can just see in the back the second seat there. So let's jump out of this and then jump back into the co-pilot. Be able to see the animations twice. Now getting into the co-pilot seat is a little bit more buggy, but hopefully we'll be able to get it to work properly. Cross your fingers, guys. Oh, no, we don't want to jump into the pilot seat. You see what I mean? It's just a little bit tricky to get into the co-pilot. And I think as well, if two of you are trying to get into the ship at the same time, it will not work. Basically you need to get to the ship one at a time. Unless you're in space. I haven't actually tried that with no gravity. Could you both get into your seats at the same time? Right, let's try again. Let's look over here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's a bit bugged right now, but you get the idea. Oh dear. That's not the place to sit. Right, here we go. Alright, so this is the co-pilot seat. Again, really roomy. Pretty good visibility as well. Could just imagine working the shields in here. Everything going on around you. Just spectating the battle. We've got some air vents to our left there. Probably to decompressurize. Oh no, pressurize the cockpit. I do apologise for that. See the little hydraulics there to move the glass back. So we've got some more displays. We've got 3 displays that we can interact with. Again, pretty much symmetrical. So it looks like the co-pilot could control the ship. Possibly not. Maybe this is for the turret. Possibly to control the turret. There we go. We've got a better idea what the cockpit looks like now. Looks pretty cozy, doesn't it? Very nice. Now I wonder if we can see the missiles inside the ship. Oh, yeah, there we go. You see that? There are the missiles there. 4 of them on a quad rack. And there should be, yeah, there we go, 4 on the other side as well. So the doors do open. And your missiles will get let loose. So there's nothing else much to go over. Let's see, we've got some more. We've got some kind of pipes going into the main thruster there at the back. More maneuvering thrusters next to the ball turret. More lights. Now this is what your camera would look like. Obviously it's not working right now because no one's in the pilot seat, or we're in the hangar right now. But that's how you get access to the camera. You just switch between your camera modes like this to get access to it. So getting out of this is pretty smooth. It's not bugged. So you get an idea of what it would look like getting into the ship. Because getting in and out of the ship is pretty much the same. It just slides down the ladders. I know that CIG are going to make, well, they are in the process of making faster animations for getting in and out of your ships quicker, which is really good, especially in emergency situations where you need to get into a ship pretty quick. But yeah, guys, that's my quick review of the Super Hornet. If you guys want me to do, should we say, flight tests in the universe or in the Arena Commander, let me know in the comment section below. Also leave a like if you did enjoy this video. It really helps the channel out. I'd just like to thank each and every one of you that does support my channel and loves the content I put out. I love creating this content for you. It just makes my day, and I wouldn't be where I am right now if it wasn't for you. So please continue keeping up with the support if you want me to make more content like this in the future. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. Take care, and I will see you in the next universe. Bye, guys.